Welcome back to Green Bay, guys. We are currently sitting at 3-10 and really showing no signs of improvement as a team. Now, us specifically as a wide receiver, man, we've had a really good season so far. I mean, currently we are leading the league in receptions, yards, and also touchdowns as well. As you can tell, we got 1,600 yards already with 4 games left to play and 16 touchdowns. No one else on the team comes close to us. I mean, granted, part of that is because we're calling for the ball all the time, but also they're just not getting open. You would have thought he would have thrown it to them if, they would get open before we end up calling for it, but it's part of the reason why we're 3-10. Now, we do have a pretty tough matchup this week as well as next week, despite the fact that I know on paper, typically thinking the Saints aren't necessarily the greatest team, but realistically, the way that we've been playing, any game is going to be a tough matchup. So, we're going to be getting into this game against the Seahawks, but first, of course, we're going to do a personal workout, and I think that really being able to up our speed is going to be really great. Yes, that lowers our deep route run, but we've been doing a lot of short and medium routes lately, especially slants across the middle, so really being able to take away from the deep route run isn't the worst thing. So let's check this game out right now. It looks like the Seahawks are 5-8, but they're an 83 overall. Again, just because they're 5-8 doesn't mean it's going to be an easy game. I mean, again, we've struggled against some teams that didn't necessarily look good on paper, so why would this one be any different? Now, they do have a damn good team still, especially their offense, so hopefully we can go out there on Sunday Night Primetime and pick up a dub, and maybe another 100-yard stat line. And would you look at that? Our defense holds them on their first drive of the game. So, as usual, let's start out with a run. I feel like if we can really get that working, then again, that's going to really open up the passing game. Jacobs ends up getting 7. And not just that, but we ended up with a damn good block on that one too. So, hey, nice work. Now, unfortunately, it is raining, so I think that's going to really affect us in the passing game a little bit. I'm glad that we've upped our catching, but, with the rain, that's still going to present a little bit of a problem. On 3rd and 1, though, I think we're going to go for slants here. Let's see if we can actually break free, give him a little juke in the beginning. And hit me? Let's go. No! We cannot catch that, despite the fact that it said that we had secured the catch, but we did not, and that's going to be a 4th and 1, and we're going to punt. Now, Seattle does respond with a field goal, but it's still very, very early in the game, man. We should not be that worried. Yeah, we need to try to come back to the ball. I know that's poor route running, but what do you want from us, man? Come on. We're doing our best here. We're a rookie. Get on Jordan Love for that. Not that he affects our route running per se, but oh my gosh, we still can't hold on to the ball. Is the rain really that much of a factor? I don't think he's even completed a pass today. I think all of the targets have been to us. Hit me. There we go. Hang on to it. We can't. The rain is killing us today. And if he doesn't look in our direction for the rest of the game, I'm not going to blame him. I'm really not. Because, man, we've dropped some really easy balls. And there we go. That's the first completion of the game. And the first time he's thrown it to anyone but us. Does not make me feel good. So let's go for the slants here again. He's probably going to hit Romeo here. But, hey, maybe we can get free. Yeah, of course he is. There we go. Good first down. Now maybe that frees us up a little bit here to be able to get open. Is it likely? Nah, probably not. But maybe we'll get open on the bubble screen. He usually throws to us when we're out here. And he does it again. We end up getting a horrible spin move. And we pick up 1. 1 for 1 yard, man. We're killing it today, man. I love what we're trying to do here. So 2nd and 9. Let's go on the in. Let's see if we can get free. No, we are not. He's going to get that out pretty quickly. Which is great because that ends up being a first down. Love with 26 yards. And only one of those being, credited to us. So let's go with the slant across the middle. We're almost at midfield. Let's pick this up. Nope. We are not. Why is that poor route running? We literally went the same exact route that they wanted us to run. Sometimes I just don't understand Madden. Let's go 2nd and 10, guys. Let's pick this up. Yeah, good route on that one for him. And Reed's got 2 catches for 12. We are pretty much a non-factor in this game right now. So let's see if we can make ourselves a factor. I wonder if we can burn by these guys and get free downfield. We are not, but at least we open up the under route there. And that's going to be a first down again. So what's something that we're going to be able to get the ball where we're not running on like a deep route? I think it's going to be that wide receiver under again. That was our favorite play the last couple games, so why can't it be in this one too? Right? Well, that's why. Oh, that's nice, though. That is very nice. That is going to be a 1st and goal down to the 9. Can't believe Reed got wide open on that one. I'm a little surprised at that, as that winds it down to the 2-minute warning. Now, I hope we can call that same play because I would like to go for that little fade into the corner of the end zone. But that is not a play that we have on our screen right now. So maybe we can go for the drag route. We can find a way to turn it upfield after we catch it, and we can end up getting a score. Shouldn't be that difficult. At least it's a score. But, man, we had no hand in that. That's Romeo getting in there. That's going to be our first score of the game and our first lead, too. And we get the ball back, but we're pinned back to the 3. Maybe a quick slant will do it. We were open, but hey, you can hit Musgrave for 8 yards. Why not? Again, when I said that, I wouldn't blame him if he didn't look our way again because we dropped a couple passes already. I really meant it. I do not blame him, and I kind of expected that. Although this time he finally trusted us, and that's our second reception, although we have not made it past the 10-yard mark yet. We have not made double digits. But we're about to do that right now as we pick up probably 2 yards here if we can just sit in the zone. And we sure can. But we pick up more than 2. We end up picking up 5, which is definitely a good 3 more than what I was expecting. Dude, if they do not have anyone going back with us, but they do. Yeah, I was going to say maybe we can get the corner route and go down the sideline, but no, very good play by their secondary there to really kind of take that away. And now we're sitting at a 3rd and 4. We need to be open across the middle. Thank you very much. This time we actually hold on to the ball, and we got ourselves a first down to the 32. Now we have not gone far, but at least we have some good breathing room. I just realized we only have 1 timeout left. Hit me! And that's not going to matter because that's going to be a touchdown down the sideline, baby. Let's go. We finally break free, and we're able to get a big gain, and that, thankfully, is a touchdown because we only had like 20 seconds left and only 1 timeout. So, again, we need to go towards the sidelines, but I didn't think that we were going to break free that much. We don't have that much speed, but apparently that +5 in this game really helped us out. And we get the ball back after half. We got a big 2-possession lead right here, so let's see if we can keep it. Let's milk the clock a little bit as well. Do I want 100 yards? Absolutely, but do I want a victory? Probably a little bit more. Because even though I've talked about being selfish here and wanting, to maybe break 2,000 yards or break, 25 touchdowns this season or something like that, or maybe 20, that would be the more feasible number. I still want to win, man. It's been pretty embarrassing to lose this badly, especially to some of these teams. So let's go. Let's see if we can pick up this first down. 3rd and 2. It's not a tall order. Let's pick it up. Oh, hit me on the out. Thank you. Don't go back. Don't you dare backtrack. What do you think you're doing? I don't know what we were thinking about there, but we get it up to 96, and we're sitting there with 1 touchdown, too. Unfortunately, we've had, 4 incompletions come our way. Most of those because of drops due to the rain, but you know what? We really made up for it. Again, getting that big score before the end of half was really big as we pick up 0 yards on that one. That's not great to see, especially considering the fact that it looks like that's Jacobs who's going out right now. We are losing our star running back. And who's going to be back there then? Going to be A.J. Dillon. Let's go. I think I had you on fantasy at one point. And, man, hopefully you'll do better in this game than you did in fantasy. Oh, yep, nope, that's not going to be us. That's going to be open. That's going to be Musgrave. And we're sitting there at a 3rd and 3. We do not need many yards here. We just want the first down. And we're in one of those rare positions for us this season where we're not trying to necessarily pick up a score here. We're just looking to milk some clock. And we get down to the 45. That's going to be a nice first down for us. So really, again, realistically, we should just be running the ball. But we're not a running back. We're a receiver. And we want to make sure that we get a chance to, again, pad our stats as much as possible. Because even though we are already over 1,600 yards, Ain't enough for me. That ain't enough. We want to make this be the most spectacular freshman year. Freshman year! Oh my gosh. Spectacular rookie season that they've ever seen. Especially considering the fact that we did really horrible at the Combine. Again, we want to show that we're better than what we showed in that one game. And that is, I don't know how many consecutive 100-yard games that's been. And that is another consecutive game with at least one receiving touchdown, too. So, I would definitely say we're one of the more premier receivers in the league right now. But we can always do better. So, let's see. Maybe we can get... Oh, no. We could have been open. But instead, he hits Musgrave again. It looks like it's just going to really be us two for the most part. I mean, Reed started off pretty hot, don't get me wrong, but he has since cooled off. Well, let's go. 104 yards right now. Let's see if we can up that to about 130 here at the end of this drive. Yeah, they were just throwing it out of bounds. So 3rd and 10, let's just get to the distance of a first down, and let's see if we can call for it. Let's go. Good catch. That's going to be another first down, and we are milking so much clock here. We are literally... What, we've run down already 4.5 minutes? I'm sorry, I forget that we have 6-minute quarters. So that's huge. I'm surprised. We're going to end up running it with AJ here because, again, Jacobs is going to be out for the rest of the game. We just have to hope that it's not going to be a long-term injury. So 2nd and 10 here. Again, we should just continue to run it, but if we can get free here... What? Oh, hit me! No, maybe not. Okay, my bad. That was a bad call on my part. I was being too greedy, and that's what you get. So now we're faced with a 3rd and 10. At the very least, we're going to come away with a field goal, but we really want more. Oh, man. He would have just given us an extra second. Oh, man. Instead, he throws a pick in the end zone, and we won't even come away with 3. Thankfully, they do not respond, and we're already pretty well into the 4th quarter now. Hit me. Oh, man, he underthrew that one. So, unfortunately, that's going to bring it to a quick 3rd and 10. I don't know why we're not running here. Coach, what are you thinking? There we go. Get free on that one. That's what I'm talking about. We got ourselves a first down. And now let's actually run the ball. Because, really, that really is all we need here. So, let's just run it. Thank you for not blocking him in the back. And that is going to be a gain of 3 as we continue to wind the clock down. So, did I say we were going to run the ball? Just kidding. Well, I mean, that kind of was-ish. We still caught the ball for only a gain of 4, but, I mean, I guess you can kind of count that as that, right? So let's go double slants here. We don't have many yards to go. We just need someone short. So don't go for the big play. Just go for the first down. 3rd and 3. There it is. There it is. Way to go, Romeo. That's what I'm talking about. And we are pretty much going to be able to run out the rest of this clock, too. Because I think just 2 more plays and we can get it down to the 2-minute warning. You know, we have a 2-possession lead at this point. It's not going to matter too much. We're going to be able to pretty much run out the rest of the clock. Now, they do have all 3 timeouts, and that's not great for us. But really, we shouldn't be worried. I mean, our defense has been holding them pretty damn well. So let's let this run to the 2-minute warning, and let's just try to run the rest of the clock out. It's not every day that we're in a position to be able to win a game, so let's be smart. I'm sure they're going to end up using their timeouts, of course, as they do. They pick up 4. So I think one more first down practically ices this game. Maybe not fully, but it practically does, and you better believe we're going to be the one to catch that. So let's just run this here. Again, no use in throwing it. At this point, we pretty much have this victory sewn up. We just need to, just go through the motions here to be able to end it. And if we pick up the first down on this one, game over. Game over, and I think Dylan can do it if we would have actually picked up our block. And as much as I would love to try to get like a short reception out of this, again, be smart, try to take the 3 yards here and see if we can get the first down, which we cannot. 4th and 4, and hopefully coach is going to wait until we have like 20 seconds left to kick the field goal. But realistically, it's really not going to matter. I mean, yeah, we ended up kicking the field goal. They weren't going to have time. They were going to have to score and get an onside kick to be able to win. And thankfully, we end up winning 17-3. Not the prettiest game, but we didn't do horrible. 11 for 147 and a touchdown. Pretty quiet in the first quarter. Actually, pretty much the first half until that last play of the first half. And we had a lot of key drops, unfortunately, but still, we ended up having over 100 yards and ended up having that one touchdown as well, which is great because that was the most on the team. Reed had 48, Musgrave 40, Romeo with 34 and a touchdown himself. But of course, we're going to lead everyone. Lockett led them 7 for 76, with Metcalf with only 127. Our defense really clamped down. Now let's see if we can actually do that 2 weeks in a row. I don't think we won 2 games in a row all season, because we won that first one, and then we won alternating ones, one against Chicago, and then forgot who the other team it was that we ended up beating. But hey, we can end up beating the Saints this week. Our only 2-game winning streak of the season. So let's go. We definitely want to finish strong here. And that's obviously something Coach wants to talk to us about. Because I know we have had a tough season. And we do only have 3 games left. And yes, despite the fact that it has been rough, I'm still doing all right. But we'll still say it's been rough. Make ourselves look like we actually give a damn about the Packers. But yeah, the future is bright. For us. Maybe not for Green Bay, but for us. So thankfully we get 2,000 XP in that. And I think that might allow us to get some more skill points quicker. That way we can up things like our other route running, potentially our catching, the spec catch. So a lot of things that we can prepare for. So before we get into the workout and everything, looks like we are going to be preparing for snow. I'm assuming this is going to be a home game because I doubt that it would be snowing down in New Orleans. But yeah, definitely in Green Bay. So they're calling for a major snowstorm. I think it's going to be fun. Maybe that'll help us with our catching? I don't know. We'll definitely see. I know ball security is going to be an issue, but we'll definitely focus on that. Because, again, we saw that we dropped the ball a lot when we ended up having to be in the rain. So who would say that the snow would be any better? So that's going to be our response. And let's get into our team workout here because, again, that's going to help us quite a bit. Now, we could help with that medium accuracy, but that's at the sacrifice of the deep accuracy. But honestly, I think that actually the throw under pressure is going to be better for throwing on the run. Love is terrible on the run anyway, so let's hope that he can actually stay composed under pressure in the pocket. All right, now we do not have to look at the playoff picture because we know damn well we are not in it. Now, just like last game, the Saints are better on paper than us, but they are sitting at 5-9. So theoretically, this is a game that we could potentially win, just like the game against the Seahawks, but that will require us to go out there and pretty much do the same thing that we did last game. Although hopefully this time with a lot less drops. Although if it is snowing, that might be a big issue here. But hopefully that's going to be a big issue for both teams. And hopefully that means that we can still come out on top in prime time. Now look at that, we're catching the ball with one hand. Now if only we could catch it with 2, that would be even better. Now it does look like their offense had a few issues there as they came away with no points. Now let's see if our offense could be a little different. Great work right there. He threw it a little behind us, but still, that is a first down to the 33. We just gotta keep that up again. I'm glad we went play action on the first one. I figured every single game we've really kind of started with a run, so I figured they would probably see that in on the tape during the week. And there we go. Great block on that one too by us as Musgrave gets up to the 41. We just got to keep that up. And honestly, I'm really hoping that Josh is back because we're going to go with that halfback power. And unfortunately, I think I saw number 28 back there. That's not good. That is not good. So let's run. Let's hope we can still pick up yards on this, which we don't. We end up losing 2. And now we got ourselves a 3rd and short, which was a 2nd and even shorter. So, okay, let's make sure we secure this catch right here. There we go. I thought that was going to get swatted away. That guy looked like he was lurking. But at the very last second, looked like he went towards one of the other guys that was breaking out there. So let's go. 1st and 10. Nice to see that we... Bro, as much as I love the fact that you're throwing it to us, can you please wait a little bit longer? Because there were 3 guys there waiting for us. So let's go play action here. Oh, we're actually running the shorter route. I appreciate that. Let's get free... Oh, but what is that? Are you kidding? Did you not see him just like absolutely just hold on to us right there? Now, unfortunately, we got a 3rd and very long that we need to convert here. And I think we got it. Let's go. What a catch. That's what I'm talking about, down to the 40-yard line. And Jordan Love better be looking our way a lot more now, because that is a drive-saving catch right there. I thought that was going to be just out of reach, because how many times he has just not put it within our reach to be able to catch it. And there we go. Big gain of 4 right there. So 2nd and 6. Let's run for it. Why not? Apparently that's why not, because we only end up picking up 2 on that one. And at least we're getting, closer to the first down marker, but we still need to secure a first down. And I think we're going to be able to get that on the drag route right here. So come on, Jordan. Just hit us. Oh, come on. We were going to beat that linebacker. Are you kidding? And he's not even going to make it up. Let's go 3rd and inches. Coach, please do not go for the field goal. Let us try to get the first. And thank you, Coach. Growing the pair to let us go for it on 4th and inches. Someone's going to get open. We do not want to motion, but apparently we're doing that anyways. So let's sit here and let's... There we go. We take that. And that is going to be... What? We caught that! And like the way that we slid back, I still thought we had the first. There are times where we caught it and we rolled past the first down marker and they didn't give it to us. On that one, they just didn't give us the 4... That is legit embarrassing. That should have been a first down, and instead we turn it over. But thankfully, that did not result in any points. Bro, I should not have given up on my route. Thankfully, that ends up falling to the turf. But my goodness, man. That's my bad. But honestly, the way that he ended up throwing that ball, we would have had to camp under that for a while, and it would have been a 50-50. At least with that, I don't know. There we go. Not the best route, but honestly, it was enough to be able to get free, and at least we get the first down. Now, if we would have caught that in stride and not fallen over with the possession catch, we would have had so many more yards. Yeah, he's not going to hit us deep on this one. Yeah, he's still scarred by the fact that we cut our route short last time. And to be fair, I don't blame him. And there are times in, like, NCAA where, dude, I tried to throw, like, a deep fade, and the guy just gives up on the route, So, obviously, if that happened to him, I would be pretty damn pissed, too. But instead, now we got a 3rd and 3. And we're exactly at midfield. We just need a short gain right here. That's all. And that is going to be to us. Let's go. We're getting like no yards after the catch, unfortunately. But, you know what? We pretty much caught every single ball that's come our way. The only one that wasn't is just that one fade that we just had a little bit ago that we gave up on the route. So let's go. 1st and 10. We're going for the RPO. I know that I shouldn't have done that. That was an RPO. He had to go to... Wow. Well, maybe he should have thrown it to us. But thankfully, this Saints offense has been extremely stagnant. And thankfully, they only come away with 3 on that one. They actually had pretty decent field position on it. So the fact that they only came away with 3 is actually very good for our defense. I will give them that. Let's go drag route. We only have a minute and a half pretty much until the end of half. So we need to score. There we go. We did not want to fall over. That's my bad for, again, hitting A again after ball was in the air. That's on me. Something I still need to get better at. What kind of throw was that? Are you kidding? And he only got 1 yard out of that? We need to call a quick timeout. 2nd and 9. We still have 2 timeouts, so I feel like we're still in a good spot. Oh, if you would have given me a second, I had so much well, that's not green. That's white, but we had so much green that we could have taken advantage of there. But we still get the first down, thankfully, and we are past midfield now. But again, let's keep it towards the sideline. In fact, let's go! That's even better. Let's hurry up to the line, despite the fact that I feel like that's going to burn more clock than anything else. But we still have 2 timeouts, and at least we're pretty much in the red zone now. There we go, and we're keeping it up. I only say that because, again, now we really need to keep it to the sidelines or in the end zone. It's one or the other at this point. And, we were running... Oh, my goodness. Bro, I thought we were running the corner route, not the... Yeah, that's on me. Again, I thought we were running the corner route, not the out. But, oh well. And they're challenging this play. Did he catch it? Oh my gosh, he is so far out of bounds. Well, we're back to the 13. But come on, 26 seconds, 2nd and 10. Why are we going across the middle like that? All right, I understand we're on a time crunch right now, but that's okay. Oh, he dropped it. My bad. I thought that he completed it. My bad. Okay, actually hit me right. Brother, now we're going to kick the field goal on 4th and 10. The good news is, at least we still got the 3. It's a tie game, and we get the ball back at half. So let's go. Let's make some moves. We get beyond our DB, and thankfully we got a first down to the, the 48? And we're sitting at 138 already for the game. That's a nice little throw right there. I will give him that. Good read on that one. I'm not gonna compliment Jordan Love often, but when I do, you know he definitely deserves it. Nice play right there. Do not block him in the back. I do not know the full count on how many block in the backs that we've had this season so far, but it's more than it should be. I'll say that. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. A block loss? Come on. Oh, that's not good. That is Reed who comes out of the game, but looks like he's just going to the sideline, so we'll get him back very soon. But it looks like Watson is in the game now, and he's going to be running that little route out there as we go for the drag. Hit me. Come on. Dude. I know he had to get that out quick. We need to get off the line quicker. Honestly, that's one of our biggest issues. And that's something we've seen this whole time. We're supposed to be a speedster receiver, and yet we just don't have the speed that we should have. Is that going to be a touchdown? No, but that is a first down. Way to go, Watson. Checks into the game and somehow picks up a first down for us. That's huge. That's awesome. That's going to get him some more snaps. So let's go. 1st and 10 on the 17. Oh, man. Just give me one more second, bro. One more second. Thankfully, we are going at the depth of the first down marker, but he's going to get it out much sooner than that. And he ends up picking up 4 yards on it, which, realistically, hey, that's better than nothing. You take what you can get. Let's go. 3rd and 6. Hit me on the slant. Thank you. Bro, that hit us in the hands. How did we not catch that? You cannot tell me that the snow makes that much of a difference. Granted, as someone who grew up in the Midwest and played football in high school and all that, yeah, it does. It does. But it's a video game, man. This shit ain't real. And that's going to be another incomplete pass. New Orleans did unfortunately end up tying it, but still, that's not to say that we can't pick up a good score here. As we get the angle route. Oh, we would have been open across the middle too. And instead, Musgrave cannot hang on to that one, and we are sitting at a 3rd and 10. So let's go with a flood to the right. And let's see if maybe we can get open across the middle too. No, we are way covered. But look who's free! Look who's free! Way to go, Romeo, and he is gone. That is a big touchdown. That might not have been us, but we go up by a score now, and hey, we're looking good on primetime. That could be 2 in a row now. I don't know if we missed the extra point or we just went for a 2-point conversion. I feel like if we would have went for the 2-point, we would have been out there for it, but no, 6-12. That's not great, but oh, never mind. That's going to be a whole hell of a lot more than 6-12. Let's go. We get free on the slant, and let's jump into the end zone. Let's go. And that's going to put us close to 200 yards now, and we finally got ourselves a touchdown. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh, most receiving yards in a single season by a wide receiver. We're almost sitting at 2,000 for the season. And man, he tried to go for the interception on that, which very obviously was the wrong decision. And speaking of 2-point conversions, let's go. And I was wrong. We are well over 200 yards now. Oh, that was a bad pass, Jordan. And not just that, but we get the ball back like right away again. Now, we pretty much do have the, I don't want to say we have the win here, but we're up by 2 possessions. We just need to be smart with the ball. Love has had so many interceptions this season. Where were we going? I literally had the joystick going to the left, but he decided to go vertically off the line. Makes no sense to me, but hey, that's okay. You know what? We don't have a lot of miscues in this game, or at least we haven't yet. So one like that isn't going to kill us, you know? Oh my gosh. If he would have just looked in the center of the field, he would have saw us just wide the F open. So now on 3rd and 10, we're going to pass for it, obviously, but Jordan, just be smart with the ball, please. Thank you. And, of course, throwing it to us is going to be smart, right? 235, 14 receptions, and a touchdown. Let's see if we can have a multi-score game, man. Let's see if we can have a multi-score game. So look at that, man. As a rookie, we are setting records for the Packers. Now, let's see if we can set them for the rest of the NFL, too. Great play right there. We should have stayed going upfield and tried to get a block or two. But, man, Jordan Love, over 400 yards now. I can't believe I'm saying that. And, I mean, granted, we have 235 ourselves, but still, he's made a lot of good reads already this game. I'm surprised. Hit me. Instead, he throws it into double coverage. And instead of just trying to get the first down, he wants to go for more. I can't be upset at him for it. I would try to run up my stats as well, especially when I've been throwing pick after pick after pick. I mean, his last game, I think he had 8 interceptions. There we go. Let's go. Now, we tried to juke, and we see how that went. Not well. But we got a first down to the 6. And now you better believe we deserve this touchdown. Let's be honest. Let's stop bullshitting each other. We deserve this touchdown. So let's get it right here. There we go, but we fall. Okay, so we get 5 yards on that. And look at that. Now we're over 2,000 for the season. That is huge. Effing huge. So let's get our second touchdown right here. Please tell me that they're just going to drop back and just let us... I don't know why I'm upset. I'm glad that we got the score. We're up by 3 scores now, and I think we pretty much have this game in the bag, but I want a multi-score game, man, especially on prime time. You kidding me? This is when other teams get to see what we're capable of and to see if they want to, trade for us or be able to up our value in free agency in, like 4 years? Either way, though, at least we score, and we're actually looking good as a team finally. I know we're up by 2 possessions, but come on, man. Hit me. There we go, baby. That's another good reception. Yeah, again, I know we're up by 2 scores, and we shouldn't be doing this, especially because we can just take the win now, but I said I wanted a multi-score game. You better believe I want a multi-score game. Hit me. Oh, man. Just a little more, and we would have had that. Instead, we got a 3rd and inches here, where we're going to go pretty deep for this one, but really realistically, we would have needed that. Instead, oh, thank you. We're going to go for it. Oh, that's awesome. That makes me really happy. Thanks, Coach. Thanks for having trust in us. We're on the 35-yard line anyways. What, do you really want to go for it or go for a field goal? No. Instead, we'll get that first down, baby. Let's go. And that should pretty much ice the game. But, again, because I really want to score again, we're going to try to be selfish here. Will it potentially result in a loss? Potentially. Do I care? No. Well, I do when we can't hold on to the ball, though. 2nd and 10. Let's go. Nice. No. What, did we just run a bad route there or something? Well, whatever it is, it results in a 3rd and 10, and now we need to find a way to be able to pick this up. I don't know why we would do it with the play action, but it's what we chose. No, don't go. Where are you going? Go back. Oh, son of a... No, you know what? Motion back to the other side. No. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Oh, come on. You can make a case for pass interference there. Granted, that was more just incidental contact than anything like that, but unfortunately, I think that means that we're not going to get a multi-score game. Or we can risk the game to go for it one more time. Let's do it. Hit me. And we may have just blown the game. We may have just blown the game. But at least we're sitting at 270 yards. That's cool. But thankfully it doesn't come back to bite us in the ass, and we end up winning 28-20. Again, first time this year that we've won back-to-back games. And of course, it was against the Saints. Maybe I shouldn't have said that this was going to be a pair of tough matchups in this video, but hey, look at that. We end up winning. And not just that, but we go over 2,000 for the season. We had over 200, actually 270 exactly for this game. As Jordan Love had a pretty career game. 450 yards, 3 touchdowns. Granted, 1 interception. Yes, that's my fault, but what can you do? We really didn't run the ball at all. So Derek Carr and Kamara were the only two who ended up having double-digit yards and more than 3 attempts. Of course, we ended up leading all receivers, 270 yards. The next closest one was Musgrave with 75 and a touchdown as well. Romeo had 2 for 71 with a touchdown, and of course we had the touchdown as well. And look at that, we actually had 89 after the catch. That's been the most that we've had all season, and granted, yes, that was because we got free on one really good slant, but hey, anytime we can get run after the catch, we'll take it. Oh, and we get a video message from the Madden cast crew. Awesome, let's go. That's great. What do you guys have to say to me? I can't hear you. I don't feel like putting headphones on. Uh-huh. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I don't know. I'm just guessing what he said. Either way, I appreciate them wanting to send me a message, but the most important thing is the fact that we came out with a win on that one. So let's advance the week. Let's really bask in these 2 wins because, again, first back-to-back victories that we've had all season. And we're going to need that momentum as we go into our final 2 weeks against the Vikings and the Bears. Now, I believe that we got absolutely smashed by the Vikings when we played them earlier, but we did beat the Bears, so at least we know that that's going to be a winnable matchup. But hopefully we can go out and play spoiler against the Vikings next week, and we can end up taking them down and, again, playing a little spoiler within the division. Either way, though, pair of a couple good games. We're over 2,000 for the season, and I feel like if we're not Offensive Player of the Year this season, it's definitely rigged.